Have you ever felt like it's too late to start over? Like there's this nagging feeling that maybe you missed your window to make a change? Trust me, I get it. I'm here to tell you that it's not too late. And actually, that's exactly why I left America and moved to South Korea at 30 years old. So let's talk about it. Hey friend, my name is Mir and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I'm all about living life on your own terms, discovering who you truly are and finding freedom and fulfillment wherever that journey takes you. I recently moved to South Korea and this video is really about sharing why I made this leap and hopefully giving you a little nudge to take that step you've been thinking about. So let's rewind a bit. Back in America, I had what a lot of people might see as a successful life. I ran my own sewing business and it was actually growing. I had my own office right in downtown Houston, and from the outside, everything looked great. But inside, I was stuck. I felt way too comfortable and honestly, I was losing my drive with everything. I wasn't really feeling passionate about anything anymore. I kept pushing through, feeling guilty because, I had put so much into it. But that dread just kept creeping in. It was like something was missing. And even though my business was getting more successful, I couldn't shake this feeling that I was on the wrong path. Can you relate to that? Now, why South Korea? That's the question I get the most. Honestly, it's a place that's always been in the back of my mind. I first visited in 2017, and it was something about that just clicked. This time around, it was different though. I felt ready to fully immerse myself to live here and start fresh. I wanted a real shakeup, something that would force me out of my comfort zone. And South Korea seemed like the place that could bring out something new in me. Plus, it's a place where I could get to know myself better, free from the routines and expectations I felt back home. Now, don't get me wrong, I was terrified to make this leap. At the time, I was 30 and I'm 31 now. But there's this idea that at a certain age, you're supposed to have it all figured out. People would say things like, you're leaving a growing business to go abroad with no clear path. And yeah, I worried about that too. And leaving my family, my friends, my little sister, those thoughts weighed heavily on me. Even though my relationships that were romantic wasn't the healthiest, there was still this attachment and the fear of feeling alone. I kept thinking, am I being reckless? But in the end, I knew I had to go for it. The minute I landed in South Korea, the weight just lifted. I was so surprised at how the fear just melted away. I felt 100% excited and ready. Since then, my time here has been like a deep dive into me. It's a completely different experience from the first time I visited in 2017. I've been here about 6 months now, and it's been all about self-discovery. I'm learning who I really am, how I'm wired, and what I need out of life. I've also made some huge changes like cutting back on drinking and being protective of my peace, especially when it comes to relationships. Korea has given me this sense of clarity and purpose that I didn't have before. If there's one thing I want you to take away from this, it's this. If something new makes you feel fearful, that's usually a sign that you need to go for it. Right on the other side of fear is usually where the magic happens. Trust your gut, not your thoughts. Most of our thoughts are repetitive and honestly kind of negative. Meditation really has helped me with this a lot, quieting down and listening to what's underneath all of the noise. Also, I'll dive into human design in another video, which has been a game changer for understanding myself. And remember, it's never too late to pivot because you're the driver and you're in control of your journey. I've learned that listening to how I feel is everything. Being in tune with my emotions has helped me figure out what's right for me and what's not. Emotions are like little messages from your soul. So if you're in your feelings, don't brush that off. Pay attention to it. That's where you will find the answers to what will truly make you happy. That's why I made the move. And honestly, I haven't looked back. If you're feeling that pull to make a change, even if it's scary, trust it, please. You deserve a life that feels right for you, no matter what that looks like. Thanks for watching, friend. And if you enjoyed this or want to see more of my journey, don't forget to subscribe. I've got a lot more to share about life here in Korea, self-discovery, and living life unapologetically. Let's do this together.